Commercial real estate is the next big worry for US financial markets, and if you're watching this while working from home, this story is partly about you. The value of office buildings has slumped both because of high interest rates and the shift towards remote working. That's causing problems for lenders of mortgages to those kinds of property. Companies whose share prices have been hammered lately include a listed real estate fund KREF, managed by KKR, and New York Community Bancorp, a US mid-sized lender. Even lenders in Japan and Germany have been punished by investors for warning about their exposure to US property. Now, loans to offices are around a quarter of all the outstanding commercial mortgages in the US, but there is also rising anxiety about multi-family properties, which basically means apartment buildings. There's not so much concern about demand for those in most cities because obviously people still need somewhere to live, especially if they're working from home, but valuations have still fallen in those buildings too. It's really a problem when mortgages come due for repayment, and the bad news is that a lot of mortgages are about to do just that. Something like 1.5 trillion over the next 2 years. About half of that is owed to banks, and most of that is owed to smaller banks. So what happens next? Well, there are plenty of private investors and credit funds circling, so lucky property owners will be able to borrow from them, albeit not cheaply. For the rest, it's a question of hope. If interest rates come down, or we all head back to the office, valuations should rise. And for apartment buildings in particular, the problem will then recede. If they don't, well, it's going to be a bumpy ride.